So basically, y'all, man, today is like a different video. Um, basically just here at my brother's grave right now, man. Just brought some flowers and just feeling that peace, man. Just hearing the birds chirping, the wind blowing, and just thinking about life, bro. You feel me? Like how like at a blink of an eye, a lot of things can change, But everything for the better, man. Everything has a purpose to it. God is always in full control of everything that happens in our life. Um, it's obviously very hard to process at first, but you understand there's always a lesson. There's always a valuable lesson, and it's for your growth. My brother was a very special person to me. Um, you know, ever since I was very little, like I looked up to him. We weren't blood, but I saw him as a big brother. And every time he saw me, always gave me a big hug, and he always said that, he loved me, and like he always told me like, Papito está bien, and like he always gave me the biggest hug, and he always checked up on me. He put clothes on my back. He bought me shoes. Like he was always there for me, always texting me about God. To never forget him, and to always honor him and live for him. And those are things that you don't get those type of conversations from everybody. You know, so the fact that I had a role model in my life, a godly man, a God fearing man, to tell me those things like it's very different for me. And it just really like, when I got the call, I was at work, like, I dropped to the floor, man. It was just very hard for me. It was just out the blue. It was out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something that really hurt me, and it really changed me forever. Cause for the ones that really truly know me, like I love my brothers. Like me and my brothers, like I'll do whatever for my brothers. You feel me? I love them, man. Like every single one of them. Like if I ever called you my brother, and you've been at my house, you met my parents and all that, like you family to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? We don't gotta be blood, but just know like you got a special place in my heart, man. And never would I have thought in a million years, yo, like that I would receive that type of phone call one day that one of my brothers gone. And but just trying to stay positive. There's obviously sad days and stuff like that, but you gotta stay strong. There's always gotta remember there's people that look up to you, and you got younger siblings, or you might have younger cousins, you know, nephews, nieces, like whoever that look up to you, man. Like every day they see you, they smile and they feel happy that you there. So right now, like I'm doing it for them. Anyone that looks up to me, my nephews and all that, like I gotta do it for them. I gotta stay strong. I can't let situations get the best of me. Everything that happens for a reason, and it's just, you know, it's not what we want, but you know what I'm saying. It's that's God. In the Bible, it talks about suffering like being a good thing. It draws you closer to Him, closer to God. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen a quote that said that like sadness that brings you closer to God is better than happiness that pulls you away from Him. Sometimes we do gotta go through something to get closer to God. It's the devil that will really allow you to like live life however you want it, and like things go your way every time, cause he knows you'll never turn your ways to God. Cause your life is great. And now I'm not saying like you can't have a great life. Like ain't nothing wrong with wanting a big house. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting a nice car. But like if that's what's in your heart always when you wake up, that's your desire. then that's what's not good, you know. Like you could believe in God and have a nice car and have a nice house, you know, ain't nothing wrong with that. But just don't let that be what's in your heart always. Like, don't let that be your motivation. Let your motivation be living for God. And, you know what I'm saying, everything else shall be added unto you. Just how that says in that Bible verse, you know. Seek first the kingdom of God and everything else will be added upon you, you know. Like, put God first in everything and just, you know, lock in and grind. There's going to be people out there try to, you know, throw you off your lane, but, you know what I'm saying, you got to stay strong, you know. Don't let none of that get the best of you, you feel me? Stay strong, man. And like I don't know if y'all knew, but I got my brother's name tatted on me. You gotta see. Eric Ortiz, man. You know, my brother, man. I love him, man. That's my bro, man. You know, it's just something about him, man. Something about him, like such a bright soul. Like you really felt God's love in him through like you couldn't even be negative around him. Like you couldn't even be sad and mad. Like he always brought like this spirit, like you just couldn't be sad around him, man. No matter what you was going through, he would definitely like make you like your spirit bright up. Like it was something about him, man. And then I was just so young when I was always with him, you know, and like since I was very young, like maybe we ain't had it like the most deep conversations, but it was always like I was always there. I was always admiring him, and like little did he know, man, how much love like I have for him for real, how much I looked up to him, you know. So it's crazy to see where we are now, and like at the start, of course, I was very angry and going through my suffering, of course. But like little by little, I try to understand that you know suffering is good. It's definitely like opened up my heart more, my mindset, me as a person. Like it's helped me. So that's pretty much like the best outcome I could get from all this, and just being a better person and getting closer to God, So like I bought these white flowers just like representing like a like a pure start, just like a clean spirit, just like a new beginning, like just a fresh start, man, cuz that's exactly what I need, just get my mind right and just doing things right, man, cuz I'm not, like I said, I'm not perfect. I make my mistakes, I got my flaws, but every day, I try to be my best, you know what I'm saying? Like always trying to be my best, man, cuz like I said, man, life is short, man. With a blink of an eye, anything can change. But I really do wish he was here, man, like, you know? Very, it's a Monday right now. Uh, bright sunny day. Super hot. Sun's killing me. But I just had to take the time to see my bro. We all been through a lot, man. We all got trials and tribulations. I understand that I'm not the only person that has been through this, and I know there's worse situations out there for sure. But I'm super grateful that I got the peace, that to understand that my brother's in a better place because, he was a God-fearing man and he loved the Lord. So I'm really happy for that, man, knowing that if I follow his footsteps, man, we'll see each other one day, man. We'll see each other one day again, you know? And that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of, like, believing in God and believing in, if you live your life for the Lord, that your loved ones that also did the same, that you'll see them again. So here with my brother, man. My brother, man. I love you, big bro, man. I miss you, man. There's so many things I wish I could ask you, bro. I wish you was there, man. Like,